Hello everybody, Trevor here, and welcome to another unboxing video. And as promised, I'll be reviewing two Plarail items, which are Monkey Thomas and B-Race James. Now, I was going to film this yesterday evening, but I was really tired from a long day's work, and yeah, I hope you understand that. But thankfully, these came yesterday, and now is a good time for me to film this video. The first one we'll be looking at is B-Race James. Here we go. Let's look at the positives first. I love the detailing on the sides, as well as the red nose with a shocked face. Yeah. And according to the box here, it runs on a AA battery. And I kind of like the butterflies on this side. And then this side too, because it looks kind of pretty. And butterflies are pretty, you know. And another thing I like about this model is that the tender is detachable, unlike the original Tomy version where you have to put the battery in the tender. But I guess it's for the better to make this detachable because the kids like to break the tenders easily. Maybe that's the reason. And now let's look at the Bumblebee car. The Bumblebee car is pretty gimmicky. Well, not pretty gimmicky, but definitely gimmicky because it's unrealistic. However, I do like this feature. Like when it rolls on the tracks, it does this. This part's the stinger. And I hate bee stings. But all in all, this is pretty cute. I can see why some people don't like this, but I think it's kind of cute, even for Plarail standards. Now, if there's one thing I don't like about this model of James, is that the boiler looks too bulky. But I can see why Tomy did this, just so they can fit the battery in. And I can see why people prefer the original Hit Toys version of James Goes Buzz Buzz over this. And I have to agree, because that has a better face and better design. But all in all, this is an okay model. And I will give it like a 7 out of 10 stars. Not as good as the Hit Toys version, but it's definitely better than the All Engines Go counterparts, as well as Trapmasters 2 and 3. Anyway, let's look at the next one, which is Monkey Covered Thomas with the colorful trucks. Here we go. Out. Okay, here we go. For real this time. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think this model of Thomas looks pretty cute. I like the monkeys on the sides, as well as the apples and bananas. And I believe this is inspired by those Indian episodes, such as Thomas and the Monkey Palace, which I think is a pretty cute episode. And it's also a cool one, too, because I'm always fascinated by ancient ruins in general. And they also made me think of the Jungle Book in a way. But I can understand why some people don't like those episodes. And I like how Thomas is looking up, right here. I think it's pretty nice. And speaking of apples and bananas, these are play pieces with a monkey and an elephant, like the elephant's holding an apple, and the monkeys are holding bananas. And on the back here, it's in Japanese lettering saying apples and bananas. I don't really speak Japanese or read Japanese, but still, this is a nice touch. And what you do is, with these trucks here, you put the apples in here and the bananas in the other. And I love how the trucks are detailed too, with apples and bananas on each side. I think it's really nice. And I can kind of see why Tomy made this, because it teaches little kids how to put the right colors in each truck. Like where apples go and where bananas go. Sure, it's gimmicky, but I seriously don't care. I think it's better than the B-Race James. So, all in all, this is a really cute item. And I'm glad I got this because this is one of the last CGI Plarail Thomas items, along with the B-Race James and the motorized Plarail Kenji. So therefore, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 stars because it's really that cute. And if you want to teach your little kids how to put things in the right trucks or match the colors or whatever, then this is the perfect toy for you. So in conclusion, this is a 10 out of 10 and this is a 7 out of 10. Even though they're the last CGI engines for Plarail along with motorized Plarail Kenji, but they still look really nice compared to the Trackmaster 2 and 3 items. And I highly recommend you get these items before they get obscure and out of stock or whatever. And that's another thing. The sad fact is that these toys, along with the motorized Plarail Kenji, are the last CGI engines for Plarail. And that's very sad because ever since 2023, there are no announcements for new CGI models. Especially the new characters like Shane, Raoul, Anon, and Yinlong, and not to mention Bo. I would have liked a Trackmaster or Tomy version of Bo, but I'm afraid that's not going to happen anymore, thanks to Mattel. And it's also because the All Engines Go era is replacing the CGI era, and that's not a good thing in my opinion. Anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. And click the bell icon to be notified for my latest uploads. This is Trevor Davis, signing off.